Welcome to the podcast that teaches you there's no shame in a gain. If you've rebelled after Streaktember and you've bought yourself 50 multi-packs of crisps and your face is buried in them, you are not me, because I wouldn't do that. But you are welcome on this podcast. Hello, I am Jo, and with me is Victoria.
Hi.
Did you enjoy Streaktember?
Yeah, loved it every second.
You stopped a week in, didn't you?
Sorry, what? No? Don't know what you're talking about. I've got abs of steel now, guys. Abs of steel.
Okay.
As if.
Producer Paul is also here. You're going to carry on, I imagine?
Yeah, absolutely. My streak began before Streaktember and it's going to go until well after Streaktember, guys. Going strong and loving it.
Well, we will update you on and talk a little bit more about the end of Streaktember later on in this episode. On today's episode, we are also asking what crazy things you do before getting on the scales. It's a subject that comes round every now and again, and I never tire of hearing about your weigh day regime. Victoria, are you, because you weigh at home, even though we all know that home scales don't count.
Don't count.
Yep.
Are you fully naked?
Fully naked after I've done what I need to do in the morning. And unfortunately, I am one of those people that I do take my rings off. I take my watch off. I take my glasses off. Yeah. And I knew this was going to come back and haunt me because you're like, oh, why are you taking that off? It doesn't make a difference. I weighed all of those things yesterday and it's 75 grams for all of it. And I feel like that could make a very big difference to the scales.
Hold on, what's that in imperial? Because we kind of weigh in imperial, don't we?
Oh, I don't know.
Let me get my conversion app out.
Was it 75
Thank
grams?
God.
I can't. No. Oh, yeah. I can't remember what it was
feels
now.
right.
Because 75 grams is basically nothing, isn't it?
But it's something.
That's 0.16 of a pound.
Right.
There you go.
That could be enough.
0.01 of a stone.
My scales are very specific. So I feel that could sway me one way or the other. So it's what I do. It's what I do. Don't take my bracelet off, though. It's too fiddly to take off. That always stays on. And my necklace.
Oh, it looks heavy, that.
I haven't, I've not weighed my normal weigh day clothes when I go to Slimming World.
Yeah, because you wear clothes. Crazy to wear your clothes.
Well, I mean, if Slimming World will let me, happy to strip. But I might weigh those later and update you on exactly what my weigh day clothes
I remember
all weigh.
when
it's about £5.
When I did do Slimming World, I used to wear the exact same thing every week, though. And I think when I started, it must have been before summer, because I used to wear like a little summer dress, a really lightweight summer dress. And I remember still wearing it at the back end of October, like absolutely freezing, because I couldn't wear anything other than this little summer dress. I mean, fucking hell.
That's why it's good that if you know you're on for a good week, weigh in jeans again. You bought yourself £1.50 at least.
Yeah. Oh, the
Little
things
tip there. Paul, are you fully naked? I know we don't want to picture that right now, but is that
I am because I weigh straight after I get out the shower, but I don't do any other things. But I would say that this topic is the reason that this podcast exists. Your stories, Jo, of doing things like this. You know, heavy coat and boots for your first weigh-in, and then
full English breakfast, or eat to your heart's content. Yeah, before your first weigh-in. Yeah.
Those insane stories are what made us think this is good content for a podcast.
Well,
so I can't wait to hear what the listeners have got to say.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's good to know that years later, still talking about the same thing. That doesn't matter, guys. That doesn't matter. You have joined in with this, of course, as you do, and we thank you for that.
Yeah, Rianne says, gotta get that morning poop out. Same clothes, the lightest ones in your wardrobe every week, because the one week you wore a vest over a string vest, you gained weight, earrings out, watch off, no drinks after midday. And yes, I was that person, but never again.
I just say.
Right, so that was earrings out. They weigh nothing.
Oh yeah, maybe I should take mine out. I've got 6 in my ears.
Well, you've got another piercing
and another
as well, haven't you, in your lip?
God, guys, I could be fucking stones lighter if I took it all out.
Can I just say that when I put this on our community page to get your stories in, we had a fair few, and you saw some of these, Victoria.
Yeah.
We had a fair few that I have not included in this episode because it was illegal. Stuff.
What?
I screenshotted
Paul, I'll
some...
tell you after this.
Yeah, we'll do it after this.
We're not putting it on this
I
episode.
screenshotted it to Jo, and I sent to her in WhatsApp, and I was like, Jo, have you seen this? Like, I don't think we can include this one.
But Victoria, we had about 10.
Yeah, we had a lot, didn't we? Yeah.
We had...
What could they be doing that's illegal? What?
Well, we'll have to... Well, I'll tell you if you promise to beep it out.
Okay, go on then.
So what they were doing was they were...
Okay, to everyone who didn't just hear that, they were right to not include it in the podcast.
This is going to cause so many questions. Everyone is going to be like, what? Tell us.
Well, if you've answered this question and we've not included it, maybe it was you. Okay, Anonymous says, every week for the scales, I wear the same set of underwear. I wear my lightest seasonal outfit. I go for the obligatory wee, and at the scales, I take off my glasses, wedding ring, watch, and hair scrunchie. And I go down to the bare minimum. Also, I'm on the social team and I can weigh before everybody else has been. So several times this summer, I've ended up taking my top off as well when I needed that little bit of extra help.
Fucking scrunchy. That's seen me off as. Scrunchy.
All the men wasting their money in strip clubs. If you want to see some flesh, get yourself down Slimming World.
And we're all happy to, again.
That's the thing, no one cares. Everyone thinks it's perfectly normal. Like, they just don't care.
What do you think is heavier? A pair of gold stud earrings or a hair scrunchie?
Oh, great. Paul, if we had a stage show, this would be a really good game to play.
It would be good, wouldn't it? Yeah. I think the earrings are still lighter than a scrunchie.
No, earrings would be heavier. Scrunchie's nothing. It's just fabric. There's nothing.
But those little stud earrings, they're barely there. I feel like my wife loses a pair a week.
I would say there'd be no difference.
Yeah, maybe not.
Right.
We're going to have to find a way to sort this out. Somebody will do it. One of our listeners will do it.
Yeah.
We're going to have to borrow some super sensitive scales off like drug dealers or something in order to find something that will actually register it.
Well, I'll leave that one down to you. Right. Another one from Anon says, I had to weigh in at Slimming World a couple of days after a holiday where I had been eating purely beige food the whole time, and I was 7 pounds heavier on my home scales. So in a few days between getting home and going to Slimming World, I made a watercress and spinach soup because it was very low calorie, speed food, and because they are a diuretic. I basically didn't eat anything but this gross soup for those few days, and it did actually work to reduce my water weight and bloat. I went into Slimming World with a gain of only 2 pounds, which was a much better result. It's a shame because the soup was so disgusting that I cannot bear to make it again.
Wow.
Desperate measures, though. That's great.
It doesn't sound the greatest of soups, watercress and spinach.
No.
But
very
that is very typical of one of our listeners, is the drastic thing they did to make weight at Slimming World was go on a diet. Any other time, that would have been unthinkable.
That's so true. So true.
I ate less calories. That's how I cheated the system.
Catherine says, I'm currently a breastfeeding mama. So as well as the typical tricks like wearing as little as possible, fasting for a few hours and going to the toilet, I also make sure that I pump like mad before jumping on those scales.
Yep.
I'm not going to let my milk add extra pounds. How many pounds do you reckon, Victoria?
A lot. 100% I've done that. Well, when I was breastfeeding, obviously. Yeah, absolutely. That's a thing. Yeah, you got to drain them. Got to be as light as possible.
Drain them sounds horrible.
Drain them.
You're essentially a cow, aren't you? In more ways than one. Anyway, Katie Spooner says, my very toxic ritual for a Friday morning weigh-in at Slimming World went like this. From Wednesday, minimal carbs. Friday, minimal clothing and a big wee. Then, of course, another wee. Then Apple Watch and anything other than a thin T-shirt and leggings came off. I would then be chuffed if I've lost a pound. I had the rest of the day as a cheat day to celebrate. Continue the celebrations on Saturday, rein it back in on Sunday to Tuesday, and then start the ritual again. I don't go to Slimming World anymore. I now calorie count sensibly.
It sounds like that's the right choice for you. Okay.
Nice.
You know, we had a few messages, Paul, about and some of them were in all caps about the weight of an Apple Watch.
Really?
Oh, is it quite
Yeah.
heavy?
Yeah, because I have an Apple Watch.
Oh, wait then.
Yeah, that needs to be weighed as well, please.
Okay. I don't think I wouldn't be wearing it when I'm on the scales, so it's not impacted me. I don't feel like they're that heavy. It's pretty light.
Maybe not then, but we did have a few that it was specifically all caps Apple Watch must go.
Interesting.
Okay.
It felt like it was a thing. So if anybody knows, let us know. Siobhan Lucid says, I take off my belt, but once I forgot and I ran back to my car and whipped it off whilst running. The guy in the car park sitting in his car looked at me like I was a crazed vigilante. He was right too, Siobhan. I don't know why, Siobhan, you didn't just take it off
Where you were.
and just put it, where you were, just put it with your coat.
Maybe she went back into weigh again. Maybe she'd left, ran to the car to take the belt off and then went back in.
Yeah, but just take it off
For
there.
another go.
For another go.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Maybe.
I'd like a second opinion, please.
Janice says, I still go to Weight Watchers. I've seen ladies weighing swimsuits and bra and knickers. Changing in the loos into a lightweight summer dress in the middle of December is 100% normal. Once, when the community hall was late opening because the caretaker overslept, the impromptu weighing in the public car park next door for the Weigh and Go members was absolutely hilarious. There was so much kit being removed under members' coats. I sat in my car watching in a complete state of giggles and disbelief.
Wow.
So great.
Honestly, Paul, you need to go to a swimming group just to be in the back, just to watch it happen, because it is
you'd love
fucking madness.
Paul, you
And it's
would
great.
love it. You
I
really
miss it so
would.
much.
You see life there, that's for sure. Emma Pickett says, finally, I visited a group once where someone wanted to reach their target before their 40th birthday that week, and they needed £1 more. They disappeared into the toilets and came back in a bin bag for a dress. As a proper southerner, this was one of my only experiences of Slimming World up north.
Nice.
Yeah, but did she get it?
I mean, I assume so. Emma did not say. Good question. But I assume
So
just
many
wearing a
questions.
bin bag.
Did she have that bin bag in her bag just in case?
She must have done.
Did she take it out of the bin? Was it already in the bin?
Oh!
Oh, no.
So many questions. Brilliant. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Anybody else is going to group this week and just needs that £1,
Bin
now
bag.
you know how to do it. Well done. Thank you, Emma, for your message. If you're listening to this, did you know you could also be watching this? We are now on YouTube. You just need to search for No Shame in a Gain. We're essentially a telly show that I forget and then blow my nose halfway through, keep drinking tea.
I know. We actually,
like I'm not there.
we had a lovely comment on our YouTube actually from Grace, and she said, I listened to the podcast on Spotify this morning on my commute to work, and I'm now getting ready for bed, and I'm watching the video version. Loved seeing all the little behind the scene moments. So Grace watched us twice. Or listen to us twice.
Nice.
Really good. So YouTube,
Very
No
good.
Shame in a Gain.
Guys, do you think it's a good idea that you are both wearing matching red tops today
Completely coincidental.
for this video?
Do you want me to put a bin bag on?
You didn't get the memo, clearly.
Now, Streaktember is officially over, guys. We had this message that came in from one of my diet team members called Catherine, and it said this.
Catherine says, is the podcast planning for October already underway? Is it going to be Don't Stoptober, where we keep the streak going? Or is it time to tweak the streak, make it more challenging?
Ooh.
Or if doing it every day was already very challenging, what tweak would turn it into a realistic long-term habit? None of
Love
them, not interested, Catherine. Move
Well,
on.
as we turn to Paul, who is continuing his streak, I like the names of those. Tweak the streak, fully
Love
into,
that,
as
actually,
you
yeah.
can imagine. Don't Stoptober is really great.
Yes, great. And I love Catherine's attitude to
Yeah.
Streaktember. That's what I want from people is you started a streak, you felt the benefits, September comes to the end and you're like, no, I don't want to stop. I want to keep going and see how long I can run this streak for. Amazing. As you were reading that message, I was just imagining how hard Catherine's buns must be. She must have a washboard stomach. Her thighs must be
Sorry,
incredible.
Catherine. Sorry, please don't sue us.
Right. Catherine, send pics.
Fuck's sake.
The one I failed on was the exercise one. No one wants to do that every day. That's a fact. I might do it
Okay.
next year. New year, new me. Not this year.
Oh
But-
my God.
Dress rehearsal year, Joe, isn't it? Remember?
Dress rehearsal, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I liked that. But mine was to give up crisps. And there was one dodgy moment. I didn't have crisps, so it's fine. But there was one moment where I was staying at a friend's house. And normally when we're drinking, they have a bowl of kettle chips on the go.
Little nibbles.
Little nibbles, and they didn't this time. And I don't know why. It's not because of this podcast, but they just didn't this time.
Right.
So I was thrilled because I wondered after a few Prosecco's how I would be able to do that. So I managed to keep going. Now, here is the thing I think will happen. I'm not going to buy crisps in the
Okay.
house anymore.
Right.
Because I've not needed them. And if I'm honest, I've not missed them, which is weird. The only time that it did make me go, oh, I wish I could have one, was when I was like at work and I'd nipped to Sainsbury's for like a meal deal or something
Okay.
like that.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
then I quite fancied a bag of crisps. And instead, you'd think I would have got fruit, but I didn't. I got chocolate. So
You
I
swapped
got a
one for
Kit Kat
another.
chunky. Yeah.
Okay.
So in my head, I'm not buying crisps in, but every now and again, I might have a pack as a meal deal.
Okay.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I think that's a good, healthy move.
Yeah.
And I'm congratulating myself
No, that's good.
on
Totally.
deciding.
That's- That is a big drastic change. Just another huge benefit from Streaktember, guys. It's been our
Yes.
most successful month ever. Sure, I put on £4 during that month.
Oh, yeah.
But let's not focus on that right now.
I'm glad you brought that to our attention again. We had forgotten.
I totally forgot. God, people will be wanting their money back for the stickers. Sorry about that.
Mm.
Well done if you completed Streaktember. If you want to send us a message with your story about anything we're talking about on the podcast, you can do on our socials at No Shaming Again. Or if you want a voice note, producer Paul, 07468 286 104. The number is in the show notes as well. And remember, if we include any message of yours on the podcast, just message us because you are entitled to a No Shaming Again sticker. We've got more episodes for you. Our bonus episodes are weekly. They are on Patreon, Patreon. They are called Extra Portions. Every tier that's paid for on Patreon means you get all of the bonus episodes and you get a joining sticker. So it's either our new October sticker, which Paul won't have made yet.
No, I might not have made it as we're recording this, but I do know what it is. This month, it will be, you're not hungry, you're just thirsty.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really
Yeah.
great. Well done. We've been asking him for 6 years for that one. It's finally here, guys. That's what you get if you join the tiers. If you join the Diet Club tier, you don't get that. You get the Team Joe or Team Victoria sticker as well. Remember, all of the tiers, you're in to win £100 every month. We do a prize draw and you get your weight loss and your weight gain certificates as well. It's all on there. Patreon.com/No Shame in Again. You might want to join our diet teams. It's great motivation in there, guys. Great fun. You've heard the success stories before on this podcast. Here is a taster of the chats in our diet teams. Samantha from the Slimpsons, my winning diet team from last week,
Yeah.
said, I've just listened to the podcast and I would really like a sticker with "I tried my best in 2025."
Oh my God.
People were really into that.
They
Like,
really were, actually.
yeah. If you thought you were going to be at Target, but you've still done well, guys, like we all have, but
Yep.
you might not be at Target this year. That's absolutely fine. Like Victoria said,
Oh, love it.
2025, a dress rehearsal.
Mm.
I think I tried my best in 2025 would be a great
No.
sticker.
Okay, let me be clear. There's going to be no more 2025 stickers, mate. But I will say, in January, for everyone who joins us on Patreon, we'll be getting 2 stickers.
Oh.
You will be getting 2026 is my year and 2026 is not my year sticker.
I don't get it. Why? Why would you give that to people?
Then you can just choose. By
Yeah, you
June,
can
you'll
choose.
know. You'll know which one to put on your fridge.
Yeah.
Are we?
You can have to. Well, you just use the 2025 is my year sticker wherever you want it immediately.
Okay.
Then, as the year goes to shit, you can stick the is not my year over it.
Oh, I see. Okay, fine. Speaking of stickers, are we doing a new and improved "Fuck It It's Christmas" sticker this year?
Of course,
Okay, great.
every year.
Nice. Okay, fine.
They're still selling.
That'll be December's
Yeah,
sticker.
they are.
We've
still
been
selling.
selling them. We have been selling them all year.
I know.
So crazy.
The best
It's
ones,
mad.
though, Joe, are the ones where it's the "Fuck It It's Christmas" and the 2025 is my year sticker. Like, I love it
Still
when
selling.
people just order those two together.
I have no memory of what the fuck it is Christmas sticker even looks like.
It's
It's
a
cute. It's got little
man
gingerbread men.
holding
Is it?
what are the lollipops?
And it's got
Candy
the
cane.
the candy
Okay.
canes and stuff.
It'll be much better this year, guys.
It was good. It was
Yeah, I
people liked it.
I liked it. Okay, my message has come in from Mari in my Thinner Thinkers group, and she says, "In embarking on a semi-annual frolic through the Jane Austen books, and I stumbled across the Jane Austen Diet audiobook. So I've checked it out, as the MMB book reporting coming soon, will not get me all the way through my return drive. I've listened to the prologue, Jane's hidden path to a health revealed through her books, if you pay close attention, is a bit of a stretch for me, but I'll be sure to report any tips. I'm betting it's going to suggest a lot of vigorous walking."
Oh, Jane. Jane.
No, I hated Jane Austen. I had to read Emma for A-level English literature. Hated every second of it. All those British like costume drama shit. Jane Austen is
Can
the
I make a
worst.
confession?
What?
I've never read a Jane Austen book.
Me neither.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
We
Yeah.
didn't. We just didn't do them at school. We didn't do
I
them at
didn't
my
do
school.
English lit, so I never had to.
Yeah, I mean, so Mari is reading them annually. She's reading them every year. There's other books out there, Mari, set in modern days that you can enjoy so
maybe
much
it's
more
a comfort
than
thing to her, and that's fine. We all
just
have our
those rich
comforts.
bitches just staring out across rolling hills and stuff. That
what
has
I
to be
aspire
described
to be.
over 6 pages.
Sorry to all Jane
A
Austen
rich
fans.
bitch looking at a hill. God, I can only dream. I'll be a skinny bitch
Right.
instead. Anyway.
We are here, of course, to celebrate your NSVs, your non-scale victories, because we can all love and like ourselves, and we've got to be proud of ourselves on this journey. It's not just about numbers on scales.
Deb says, "As I walk past shop windows, we all check ourselves out. And don't fib, we all do it. And I had to do a step back and double take. My boobs went past first, before my belly, for the first time in 10 years. I'm a happy bunny."
Great work, Debs. Very
Nice.
good. We've also...
I mean, that's all you need. I feel like you're fine.
You're
Like,
done now.
as a man, if you've got that ratio, I'm like, yeah, fine. Sold. Yeah.
We've had another Jabs message. If you are on the Jabs, you have any experience of this yourself, because none of us are on them. It's just interesting to hear your opinion and your experiences on the Jabs. So keep those coming in. This is from Anonymous, who says, "I started last August on the Jabs, absolutely at the end of all hope of trying to lose weight. I heard such great experience of using the Jabs to assist with weight loss, so I decided, after a lot of my own research and speaking to my GP, to take the leap. The first few weeks were not the best. I still felt normal hunger and had bloating, gas, sulfur burps, the lot. But getting into a routine of eating smaller portions of healthier food and drinking enough water each day, along with multivitamins, of course, really started everything equaling out. A year in, and I've lost 7 stone. From 25 stone down to 18 stone. I'm 35 and I haven't been this weight since I was 21. I can move around easier. I've fallen out of the morbidly obese category. Ailments are getting better and I can enjoy my life now. I also have insulin-resistant PCOS, so this jab has worked wonders. I no longer have PCOS side effects. My cycle has become regular, and I never had a regular cycle since I was 13. It's honestly saved and changed my life. Me and my husband can now start planning for children when I've lost a little bit more and come off the jabs. It's definitely not for those who want a quick fix because it is hard work. I'll never say it's been easy. It's learning, it's making mistakes, it's learning some more, and true dedication as well to be on these jabs. I'll never stop singing the praises, always with caution, of course, on making sure that research and advice is sought from a professional. Well done,
really
whoever you may
interesting.
be.
Well,
Yeah.
that sounds like it's exactly what the jabs are for, isn't
Yeah,
it? Someone
exactly.
who's morbidly obese, who's come to the end of their tether, who are having real health problems as a result of it. That's
Incredible.
who should be getting them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
great.
If it's going to change your life and affect your health in such a positive way like it has for this
Like
person.
change your future.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
her
Yeah.
life is so
Then how
different now
amazing.
because of that. I mean, that's brilliant. Yeah. Interesting.
Well done. We've got other messages, of course, in this week on the podcast.
Ruth says, according to a chart I've just seen, bananas digest quicker than apples. A banana takes
What?
30 minutes and an apple takes 40. This is something that needs to be tested. It could
You're right, it
throw
does.
off all of Joe's theories about bananas out of the window. Paul, for the sake of science and challenges, would you be willing to eat the same thing for 2 weeks, but eat bananas as a snack for 1 week and apples for the next? For science. I'm asking Paul as he has a hormone constant. Women have a 28 hormonal cycle, so the test results could be skewed.
Agreed.
Fair point.
Gotta be done
Ruth,
by
you didn't
you.
need that last sentence. We all know that a man's machine is better than a woman's machine.
Wow.
It goes without saying. You lot have got a faulty one.
Jesus.
But surely that can't be right. Bananas lay heavy.
Well, we
Well,
know we've
Ruth's
got
seen a
sticker
chart.
saying it.
We've seen a chart, so that's it.
Found it very interesting.
Well, that's just shaken this podcast to its very core, I would say.
You need to change that sticker. It needs to be apples way heavy.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. We've got to
know.
find the proof first, guys.
When
We've
has
got
that
to
ever stopped you
I
before?
will not be eating the same thing for 2 weeks and having bananas as snacks.
Hello, didn't you have
Whoa.
boiled eggs every day for months?
I did, yeah.
Right, and cheese
They work in the
toasties
same way.
every day for weeks?
Mm. Well, those days are behind me now, the toasties, because I'm not eating bread.
Oh yeah, boring.
Send it
No, I
back.
had a toasty for over 2 weeks.
How you feeling?
I mean, I'm missing toasties, obviously.
Trish has messaged in saying, I was listening to the episode about the salads at Pizza Hut back in the day.
Yeah.
Great days,
Yeah.
guys, great days. I stopped eating those when I was behind a woman at the salad bar in Morrison's, cramming all the food into her box. She stretched across to get one of the tubs and her tissue dropped out of her sleeve right into one of the open tubs. She picked it
No.
out and then she carried on piling up that food. This was in the early 90s and I've not been near a salad bar since.
Oh, I don't want
It's
to
really
think.
affected Trish.
I don't want to think.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that because I think that would put me off. People are
Yeah,
disgusting.
that's it. It's like, I don't want to look in the kitchen of your kebab shop. No.
No, thank you.
I'm happy out here this side of
Ignorant.
the counter, not thinking about it. Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay. Anyway, Carby Cara, is that her Instagram
Great
I'm assuming?
name. Great
I was
name.
watching a diet program, as you do, and they were speaking about foods that can help with depression. And cottage cheese came up as one.
Yeah.
And it made me laugh and think of you guys. Cottage cheese equals happiness, right?
Fact.
No.
Look at us. Oh, well, who's the happiest on this podcast? Me. Second
Right.
happiest?
Me.
Paul.
I'm happy, guys. I'm all right.
Depressed. You've all got yourselves a No Shame in Again sticker. If you've heard yourself mentioned on today's episode, let us know and we'll send it out. Our Etsy store is available, perfect for Christmas presents. It's not too early to start thinking about this. Any sticker design can go on a mug.
Yeah.
If there's no mug there, Victoria's your girl.
Yeah, let
She
me know.
will sort that out
Yeah,
for
if there's
you.
one that's not on there that I've forgotten, just let me know. Even if it's one of our older stickers that you remember, not a problem. I can get it sorted. Just drop me a message.
It's on our Etsy store. Enjoy having that as a browse. And that is it for this episode. Stay in touch with us on our socials at No Shaming Again. Next week, we're back on Monday, Tuesday and Thursday. Patreon on Monday, of course, with more of your stories. And then here on Tuesday on Fun Size. But remember, whether you're slimming or sinning, there's no shame in
in again.